Hello and welcome. It's Derek Tafuma here of DerekTafuma.com. Made this video to show you how you can optimize and repurpose the content on your blog. Obviously, assuming that you are a blogger and you want to know how you can optimize your content and also how you can repurpose it so that it's available on other platforms besides your blog. Okay, so first of all, I'm in Evernote, and Evernote is this application here. I've got the premium version of Evernote, so what it gives me as a premium customer is the ability to make a presentation. So if I click on presentation, this is what I get. I think that's all my content. Okay, I've got a little bit at the top here, which was my title for my entry onto Evernote. So the way to make different pages or different slides is, for example, if I come here, optimizing broadcast telecast. If I do that, then I've got two more slides. So all of these are an opportunity to make a slide. So basically, I could make many more slides. I could do that. I could do that. I could do that. I could do that. That gives me more slides to work with. That's if I need to do that, because I could simply work with them in the bulk form they were in. But just for the purposes of this video, I will show you how I can make slides of all of these. So now I've got slide 1, slide 2. Maybe this one needs to be sorted too. Okay, sort that. And now I have this. Now I've got my website, optimize and repurpose content on your blog. I've got the Evernote. So Evernote, I've already told you what it does, and I'm in Evernote. I've just made a presentation out of it. Then we've got Screenflow. So Screenflow is by Telestream, and what it does is it allows me to record the screen like I'm doing now. Okay, so you can download it from Telestream. You can download the free trial, or you can just purchase it for $99. I think it's about £69, British pounds, but you'd have to check on that. And I think there is some tax after that, so it's a bit more than the £69 that I've just mentioned. Okay, so Screenflow is what I'm using to record the screen as I work. Okay, and you can just go on the website and have a read and see how you can use it. If you're an educator, you can use it. So you can use it in education, online training, marketing, app development, online training, and for a lot of other uses. Okay, so going back to the screencast. No, going back to Evernote. This is the presentation mode. So screencasting software, which is the Screenflow. We've talked about that. Telecast. In fact, that's supposed to be Telestream, which is the company which makes Screenflow, which is a screencasting software. Okay, so basically I want to optimize my blog posts, and I've got my blog posts and I'm going to optimize them using Yoast SEO, okay, which is that. So what it does, what Yoast SEO is a plugin for WordPress, and what it does is it allows me to optimize my WordPress site with one plugin, real-time content analysis functionality, and many more features to streamline the website. A premium Yoast SEO plugin for even more. So you can just buy the premium version, or you can download the free version. So what does it do? Well, what it does is, if you look at, that's my website right there, okay? But what it does is it takes me, well, when I'm inside of WordPress, what it does is it allows me, and it's right here, okay? That's the SEO dashboard, titles and meta, social, blah blah blah. So what it does, it allows me, if I click on, for example, this one, which I've just been doing. In fact, if you look here where it says SEO, that's green and that's gray. Gray means that I need to work on that. Green means it's fine. Red means that's the readability on the right hand side. It means that I need to sort out my readability so that my blog post is more readable to the people who are going to be reading, to you if you're going to be reading my blog post. So if I click on that, then it comes up with the actual blog post. Okay, so I'm now inside. This is the actual blog post. That's a picture that I put there. Okay, that's another picture. And if you look here, it says my SEO is good, but I can make it better. Readability needs improvement. Okay, and then if I go right down here, then it tells me that my readability, which is there, for example, it says 28.1% of the sentences contain a transition word or phrase, which is fewer than recommended 30%. Okay, so I need to up that 28.1% of transition words or phrases to 30%. 14% of the sentences contain passive voice, which is more than the recommended maximum of 10. So instead of 14, I need to reduce that to 10. If you're not sure what passive voice means, you can just click on that, then it gives you some examples of a passive voice and the alternative. Okay, so it's taking it back to the Yoast website, and so a passive voice would be something like, this product can be bought in our workshop, in our web shop. This product can be bought. So instead of saying this product can be bought, you could say customers can buy this product in our web shop. So that's a better alternative. So I need to make sure that I've removed sentences which are similar to these ones here. All our posts are checked by a colleague. A colleague checks all our posts. Okay. So back to here, and this is where I can change or improve my SEO, and then once I'm done, I can click on update right there. And there's something else I'm going to talk about, which is the link to media hosted on Blubrry.com. So whatever I'm going to put on Blubrry.com, a podcast, I can copy the link and put it here. Then it's embedded inside of the blog post. Okay, this is something I was going to talk about later on. As you can see, I've got the Yoast, the YouTube, and the Blubrry right there. Okay, so the Blubrry is the host site for my podcast. So all I need to do is copy the podcast link within Blubrry and then post it onto my story. Then it's embedded within my blog post. Okay, and the last thing I was going to talk about is Garageband, which basically helps me to, in fact, I can use it if I'm going to record a podcast. I can use GarageBand, and this is the GarageBand application on the Mac. Okay, so if you click on that, it comes up here. Then just click on the red button to start recording. And then once you're done with the recording, okay, you can just click there to stop. In fact, you click here to stop. And if I take it back to here, zoom in, continue, zoomed out, I'll just continue. Okay. So I'm gonna move this, just play it a little bit. Start recording. And then once you're done with the recording, okay, you can just click there to stop. Okay, so I'm gonna stop there. Okay, so that's where I can do my recording, and then I can save that onto the iTunes library. Then I can take it from the iTunes library and host it on Blubrry. Okay, and by the way, the website for Blubrry is this one. Okay, you need to sign in there. I'm not gonna sign in now, but you need to sign in there. And then this is where you host the largest podcast directory in the world. So once you've got it here, once you've got your podcast here, you can copy the link to the podcast, and then you can come and put it right here. And once you put it right there, then it should appear within your podcast, your blog post. So if this was the blog post, then it would appear within here, and people can play it from there. Okay, so I've come to the end of this presentation. If there's any questions that you'd like to ask, you can just contact me through my website, or you can, in fact, through the website, you can use the comment section, or you can use the contact form on my website. Okay, I hope this has been useful, and if you did like it, you can share it. You can like and share it with others so that they also learn. If there are any questions that you'd like to ask, because I'm going to put this on the YouTube. Okay, so in fact, that's the repurposing bit which I've just missed out. So optimizer means going through and making sure that it's readable and it's optimum for SEO, search engine optimization, so that when people use search terms associated with that website, then it should come up in the search results. Preferably, you want your content, or you want your web content to be on the first page of Google or any other search engine. Okay, so once you've done that, then you can repurpose by taking the same content and making a podcast. So once you've made the podcast, okay, basically what you've done is you've used the same content, so you've repurposed the content so that it's available on other platforms, because some people just want to listen, they don't want to read. Some people want to read instead of listening. So that's the end of this video. Please share, and also once you've shared, then that's going to increase the number of views, and more people are going to learn. In fact, what's important is that people are learning. Okay, it's not about the views, but it's about the fact that this content is useful to you and to other people. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and stop my Screenflow from recording, and it stops there. Okay, so stop record. See you in the next video.